Welcome back to Gospel News. We are still proceeding with the information when they our table. As it they happen, They say this case where they carry enter inside the Abuja Zoo for Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. Say the result, it don't come out to I go remember say recently the Supreme Court no agree release the CTC of Nnamdi Kanu's judgment to his lawyers. And now they come out, they cry out to make general public come hear waiting they happen. After the outcry publicly, now so the Supreme Court come carry the file, go give the lawyer, carry the other one, enter inside the High Court. May they go judge the matter because they say that Nnamdi Kanu must be tried. So as it is now, Barrister Lawyer Ejimako will be the special counsel. He don't come and come brief us. So I say waiting to happen. He said that the Supreme Court ruled that Nnamdi Kanu did not jump bail. Now look at this. Nigerian Supreme Court has finally ruled that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail. Lawyer Ejimako cautions fake news peddlers. He say make them dey careful now. We be say Supreme Court. He don't come out, come talk and say Nnamdi Kanu no jump bail. Because anybody will be say talk saying jump bail, say the person, if he enter inside court to come defend how he take jump bail. And I don't see. And before we join that news, quickly, they say Nigerian policemen accused of kidnapping businessman and extorting over 29 million naira from his account in Abuja. While I don't deal, I go play on this video of Harrison Gbamnishu, where he was giving update on how police people take a kid in an app, somebody, and transferred 30 million naira from the person's account. The kind of thing where they go on. Police, police. I did not say unknown gunmen or people that are not known. This is Nigeria for you. Barrister Lawyer Ejimako, the special counsel for Nnamdi Kanu, the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has reaffirmed that his client did not evade bail in 2017. The legal practitioner asserted that Kanu had to flee Nigeria to seek refuge outside the country when soldiers invaded his residence at Isiama Faruku Ibegu, Abia State on September 10, 2017. Ejimako made this known on Saturday. In a statement titled ROE, the Supreme Court has finally settled the matter that Nnamdi Kanu never jumped bail and that his bail should not have been revoked. He added that the Supreme Court has put to rest the controversy surrounding whether the agitator jumped bail or not. Ejimako noted that the Supreme Court also clarified that Kanu's bail should not have been revoked. He said it will be recalled that the consequent upon the later military invasion of his royal and ancestral home in Umuahia, Abia State in September 2017, Nnamdi Kanu was forced into exile and thus did not attend his trial on the next scheduled date and thereafter. From then onward to June 2021, when he was renditioned from Kenya to Nigeria, there has been a robust public debate as to whether he jumped bail or not. As of counsel, I had joined in this debate and I have always made it clear that Nnamdi Kanu, in the unique circumstance of the military invasion, did not jump bail. I had always written well-publicized legal treatises maintaining that this self-evident truth will be proved and confirmed in the court in due course of time. The first judicial confirmation came in January 2022, when in a landmark judgment, the High Court of Abia State declared that the said military invasion was a flagrant violation of Kanu's constitutional right. Consequent upon the court awarded him 1 billion naira in damages and a public apology. Up to today, that 1 billion naira, when I think say I go don't get some share of money inside, they never give this man apology where they supposed publish for at least 3 newspapers or thereabout. I never see anyone till today. Nigeria government waiting to happen now. Following this judgment, I had issued a public legal notice warning all and sundry to henceforth cease and desist from peddling the falsehood that Nnamdi Kanu had jumped bail. Whereas vast majorities of the mainstream and social media had complied some malicious traducers and elements from the federal government persist with the defamatory bail jumping narrative. Ultimately, on 15th December 2023, the second and final judicial confirmation brought closure to the bail jumping saga when the Supreme Court in Federal Republic of Nigeria versus Nnamdi Kanu unequivocally ruled that Kanu never jumped bail. The details of the judgment quoted verbatim as follows in verbatim. The respondent Nnamdi Kanu was on bail and therefore in custody of the law when his home was illegally invaded by heavily armed military officers of the appellant Federal Republic of Nigeria, causing him to flee from his home and the country to secure his life. In the face of such an attack, it was responsible for him to flee to secure his life and physical well-being. That is what any normal and reasonable human being would do in that circumstance to preserve his life and physical well-being. It is glaring that the consequences of the attack were intended or foreseeable. This is not arguable. The appellant officials knew that the invasion of the respondent's home caused him to run away to secure his life and physical well-being. Yet, during proceedings in the pending criminal case against him, they applied that his bail was revoked, that a warrant for his arrest be issued, and his sureties forfeit their prospective bail bond, and that his trial in his absence be ordered because he had jumped bail and is not in court to stand his trial. But they knew that their illegal actions made it impossible for the respondent to be in court for his trial. In a situation such as this one, where the prosecution has taken extrajudicial actions against the defendant in a pending criminal case brought by it and made it impossible for the defendant who is on bail to be in court for his or her trial, it is wrong to treat such a defendant as having jumped bail in the sense that he is running from prosecution or running to avoid prosecution in the pending criminal case in respect of which he was granted bail. No be small later, no be small writing now we dey see for here, but make we end them for there. But the main thing now be say court don't talk and say lie. This man never jumped any bail. He did not jump any bail at all. Because now the people now then go make and come wrong, come off from a papa house because of the kind this thing when they do. Okay, because of the kind invasion where they carry enter in papa and in mama house. Now so we take here and from Nnamdi Kanu case. So at least that particular narrative has been laid to rest. So now this new one now. So I think they are supposed to even release him as soon as the court don't rule and say he no jump bail. At least they should allow him to go. May they start from where they stopped before, or may they carry and enter Kenya, or carry and go back to UK. May we know the one where we did. Now, they say some operatives of the Nigerian police force have been accused of kidnapping a businessman in Abuja, the country's capital city, and extorting the sum of 29,900,000 naira from him. An ex-user made this known while sharing the receipt of the money paid to the police officer. In the video seen by Sahara reporters, it was alleged that the businessman was kidnapped at one of his sites in Abuja by the police officers, who were armed and continued to detain him until he transferred all the money in his bank account to them. They thereafter insisted he should call all his relatives and friends to keep sending money before he could be freed. It was alleged that the man was taken away from his site without any proper complaint against him, and he was not asked to write a formal statement by the police officers. When they hear kidnapping, police when carry gun, where they send on duty, and they operate like this, kidnapping, police. A narrator in the video who said, I posted about the case of 29,900,000 police extortion in Abuja, Nigeria. All right, I don't know how to call it, whether it is police robbery, kidnapping, or police extortion. But this is beyond extortion. This is criminal act and this is kidnapping. And they collected from this young man is called ransom. Alright, this young man was driving yesterday going to his site because he has a building project in Abuja here. And he was stopped by some police officers who were dressed in black with AK-47 rifles, magazine and they took him away. Now, so the story take be, make una hear from this our brother here. May not be like saying, I mean, they talk him.
Good morning, everyone. Sorry, yesterday I could not drop update because we came back very late last night. I think around 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. we came back last night. We left our base, I think around 9 a.m. or thereabouts. We left and we went several places. It was not easy. All right. So I want to first appreciate SP Josephine, the FCT police spokesperson, for for her being with us yesterday. So that's just it. And again to the first PRO, God bless you, sir. Thank you very much for. I know everything you go through, standing for Nigerians most times and being hated by your own people, the police officers too. God bless you. Thank you so much. So to someone who reached out to me and volunteered his car, gave me his car for the whole movement in Abuja. I didn't pay one kobo. God bless you so much. I appreciate, brother. God bless. I told you guys, initially we don't know the people who committed this act, but we know they are police officers, but we don't know where they came from, who they are, because the way they operated was they are like kidnappers. They stopped the young man on the road, took him to the car, start checking his phones and check his account balance, and that was how they wiped everything off to 2 accounts they gave to the boy, Access Bank and Money Point account. All right. So we traced that vehicle. It's a white bus to DFI STS. That's a special tactical squad created by the previous IG to combat crimes. Alright, so these guys are from STS, Special Tactical Squad. Alright, these are the people that committed this act. Currently, one of the POS women that they used have been arrested, and they checked through her POS, and she narrated how the money came in and how she also transferred the money out in bits to them, to the officers who came back to her. After they have collected the money, they came back to her, and now she has transferred the money to the account they give to her. These are the steps. So police are going to investigate all the account that money was wired to, provided by the officers to the POS woman. They're going to investigate everything. All right. Currently, these guys have not been arrested. In fact, these guys, they are missing currently. They've not seen any of them currently. But they will not hide forever, you understand? They won't hide forever. So, but currently these guys are missing. They're on illegal duty. Alright? They were part of this team that was created recently to combat crimes in Abuja, the kidnapping issue in Abuja. They joined them. So currently they are missing. They've not since this thing happened on the 24th, of this month, just last week, Wednesday. Just this week, Wednesday, sorry. Till now, they've not reported back to work, so they are missing. They are missing currently. So I believe the command, the FCT, the police headquarters, the IG office knows how to get these guys. So we're going to wait and hear from the police authority over this issue, because they have to make update on this issue to tell us what is going on, and if our report is true or is false. So we're going to wait for them to clear, to make that update, to tell the public what is going on and how they will help us to get these men who committed this robbery. All right. So thank you everyone for.
Una don't hear matter with the sub. So police officers don't discharge. They don't disappear with 30 million naira with a rob person. Police officers, so STS, Special Tactical Squad, people within create to stop criminality. Now them be the criminality. The same thing now where they happen for Southeast. People within create, made them they protect people. Now them now come be the criminality. I don't go fish out. Anyways, make una drop comment. Me they hear with you now the reason follow this matter. As we take CM, so we still take the talk. You get to the point now. Oh yeah, share the video. More other people still they see.